Hey guys, so this is, I don't know, third or fourth video that I filmed, so you're probably going to see this outfit quite a bit. I'm sorry, it just kind of fell like that, but today is going to be a requested video, and I hope whoever requested this is very happy, but this is going to be an overview of my MAC eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to be doing my blush palettes completely separately because I'm going to be doing, a blush collection video, like just a separate video just for blush. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and show you just my eyeshadow palettes because I only have two. Shouldn't take too long, and I just thought it would be interesting, and you can kind of get my feedback on what kind of eyeshadows that I actually do like. So first off, starting with the palettes, these are MAC 15 Pan Pro palettes, and you can get them from a freestanding MAC store, the MAC Pro store, or you can order them online. And I think they are $15 if I'm not mistaken. They may be like $12.50, somewhere around there, but they normally come with an inserted 15 pan palette. Because I have watched so many YouTube videos, I know exactly how to take them out of the pan, or take the 15 pan slat out of here so that you can fit up to 26 eyeshadows, I believe is what it actually holds. So that's what I did because obviously it utilizes your space more. So the next thing that I did was put these labels. I actually got these labels from Office Depot. They are just the removable long labels, and I got the removable kind because in case I wanted to change the name on the palette, I didn't want to be stuck trying to scratch it off. These completely remove themselves fairly easily, and so yeah, so this first palette is going to be my neutrals, browns, and smoky, and this is what I have the most of, obviously. Also in here, these right here, I have not put the names on them yet. I do plan to in the future, I just haven't done it. I actually want to type them on there. I was just seeing how they would fit, but these are removable also, and as you can see here, like, let me show you. All you have to do is kind of scratch one side off and peel it up with your nails, and it does not leave any residue or anything. Super easy to peel them off, and I got these from Office Depot as well. They're just the round little stickers. So anyway, these are my eyeshadows. All of them are from MAC. I have a couple of colored eyeshadows that I bought on eBay, which I do not really suggest doing, but if you want to, you can. Most of them I have either depotted myself or bought them in the actual little pan palette thing that they come in because they're cheaper that way. And also you can do that in a freestanding MAC store or buy them online. So I'm going to tell you how I have these arranged, and then I'll actually zoom in and show you the different colors that I have. So in this neutral palette, what I did was I originally had them separated by color, but it just wasn't working that well for me. So now what I have them separated by is their finish. So on the top row, I have all of my shimmery eyeshadows. Second row has more of that, like one of them is a Volux Pearl. I also have a Luster and a Frost. So, but they're just darker toned shimmery colors, not really like lid colors, whereas these could be definitely lid colors. These are more like shimmery crease colors. And then the very bottom is nothing but matte. And as you can see, I do have them in an gradient effect as according to color, just because I'm crazy like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in here and show you the different colors that I have. Okay, so starting on the top, this one right here is actually a pressed pigment from MAC. This is called Iridescent, and as you can see, it's just kind of like a light colored iridescent color there. The next one is also a pigment. This is Naked. And that I looked up a tutorial on YouTube to find how to press pigments. Super simple. So those two I pressed, they don't have names on them. This one right here is Floof. This is Femme Fi. That was from some collection. I don't remember. I got that from a CCO. It's just a really pretty, like, all over lid color. The next one is Naked Lunch. This is Jest. That's probably one of my most used eyeshadows overall. I love the finish of it on the eye. And then this last one is All That Glitters. Okay, that next row, this is Satin Taupe, which is fairly new. I haven't really used it too much because I do have a lot of dupable colors of it. This is Tempting. No, that's Sable. This one's Sable. This is Tempting. And I believe Tempting was a promotional eyeshadow. I found it at a CCO. This is Clue, which was also limited edition. This is Night Divine, and I don't know if that's limited edition or not. I think I got it at a CCO. Okay, the very bottom row is Nothing But Matte. This first one is Vanilla. This is a really good highlight color. This is Daisy Chain. I bought this off of eBay. Like I said, do not recommend getting them off eBay because you don't really know if they are going to be legitimate. I believe this one is. It was from some Flower Power collection a couple years ago, but still, it's not my favorite color and I regret buying it. Let's see. This is Modest Tone. Again, I think that was from like some mannequin collection a few years back. This is Bamboo. This is one of the first eyeshadows I ever purchased from MAC. This is Wedge, and that is Espresso. And so yeah, great. I really love Wedge for my crease. This is kind of like my Naked color from Urban Decay, and I just feel like it really works well with my skin tone and it just blends flawlessly. So that is my neutrals palette, and I do plan on adding to this, and I eventually do want to mark these up with the names so that I don't forget, but for the most part I remember most of the eyeshadow names, so it doesn't really bother me any. Alright, so the next one is my colors palette, and I just wrote colors there with the little rainbow. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, and this one, I have this laid out just like this with all my colors. I originally had like a pink, I had two separate MAC palettes for my color. I had one for my pink and purples and one palette for my blues, greens, and golds, and I just don't have enough. I mean, you can see like both of them together don't even take up one palette. So it was ridiculous for me to have two extra palettes just for color. So I decided to combine them all together. So this is all I have here, and as you can see, out of all of them, the most used one is this one. The rest of them I really don't use, and I actually consider I'm considering putting them in a blog sale because I just don't use them. So, okay, starting over here with this light pink, this is Sweet Lust. I don't remember what collection that was from, but it was a limited edition. They may still have it, though, in the permanent collection. This is Gleam. I have had that. I've had that for the longest time, and also, as you can tell, it's probably the only eyeshadow that I've hit pan on from MAC, and it probably will always stay that way because it's a beautiful eyeshadow. This is Pink Venus. Again, I've had this shadow for years and I have barely even used it. That is Paradisco. That's probably another one of my favorite. Paradisco is just like a really, really nice like summer color. I don't know if it'll show up there, but it actually is really, really pretty. And then next to that is Expensive Pink. I really like pairing those two together, actually. I like sweeping Paradisco all over my lid and then Expensive Pink in the crease. That's Sushi Flower. This is Memorabilia, which is a matte, which actually I probably could put in my neutrals palette because it's kind of like a grayish tone matte, or a grayish tone purple, but you know, whatever, I just haven't done that yet. Okay, so for the bottom row, this gold color is one of my favorite golds. This is, when I need a gold, this is my go-to gold. It's called Dreammaker. I don't remember what collection. I want to say maybe from the Star Flash collection a while back, but I really don't remember. I picked it up at a CCO. This is Chrome Yellow. Kind of regret getting that. I was kind of into this. I wanted to wear like pink and yellow eyeshadow, so I wore it one time and I used Chrome Yellow and Sushi Flower. It came out really nice. I liked it, but I just haven't ever worn it since. This is Swimming. This is Talent Pool. That one's also from the Star Flash collection, again from a CCO. This is Blue Storm, and what is this one? Star by Night, and I think that one's from the Star Flash as well. I got most of these eyeshadows from back when I first started YouTube. Very rarely nowadays do I buy MAC eyeshadows. Even if really the ones that I end up with the most is like when I back to MAC my lip glosses or my empty containers, then I'll get an eyeshadow because it's the best deal for your money, and let's face it, I don't need any more lip products. But yeah, that being said, I really don't get an eyeshadow every maybe couple of months, and that's if I get an eyeshadow. So some of these off the wall colors, like a bunch of these colors, I really just don't even use them. Almost the entire bottom row I barely have touched except the gold color. I do use that more often than the rest of them. And even the pinks, like I never wear pink eyeshadow anymore. They're fun to have, don't get me wrong, like when you want to do party looks and stuff like that, but I just don't really use them, so I may be getting rid of some of them in a blog sale. And besides that too, when I first started YouTube, MAC was like the thing to have. Like I liked MAC prior to, but I definitely got more into it after I started making YouTube videos. And after that I started to discover more and more brands that I love more than these MAC eyeshadows, especially for being so expensive. So don't get me wrong, my neutrals palette is definitely one of my go-to, but I tend to forget about some of these eyeshadows. Like, I use my Naked palette or my Wet n Wild palettes just more often than I even use my MAC ones. So what I'll probably do is eventually go through and kind of weed out the ones that I don't really care for and put them up on a vlog sale so you guys can benefit from my loss. But so anyway, that was my two MAC eyeshadow palettes, an overview of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'll be doing a total blush collection video because I feel like that needs and deserves its own video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!